Learned a lot of recipes today, but what makes the perfect sandwich? Executive Chef Gergory Casale of Paradise Bakery in Casale is here to help us out. We're learning about the essentials, the things that make it good. Without the recipes, but that only takes us so far.
I know. And is it true they saved the best for last?
Oh, yes, it is.
Absolutely.
I
thought so. So what was I saying just before during the break?
You said
breads, spreads, body, garnish. Okay, so if we can remember those essential ingredients to a sandwich, then you can go home and really play with it and have a lot of fun.
Okay, so starting with the breads.
Starting with breads. Obviously, there are lots of variety of breads, but you know, we often think of in the United States the European tradition of breads. You know, we think about these kind of rustic, kind of European breads, croissants, maybe even little rolls if you're doing like a cocktail party. You might choose. Okay. So you start out by choosing bread. First thing to choose bread, obviously, fresh.
Fresh.
Obviously, what
fresh is best.
Absolutely. It's what we're about at Paradise Bakery is fresh baked bread. We make it every day. Choose fresh, great bread. But try and think out of the box. You know, something like a tortilla is still bread. It still makes a great sandwich. You know, really, when you think about a sandwich, it's an edible casing. You know, so if you think about that...
You are seriously thinking about sandwiches, an edible casing.
Right, edible casing. So really, like a taco is kind of a sandwich when you think about it because it has stuff inside and it has that edible casing around it. Okay,
so once we've picked our bread, this is what kind right here?
This right here is ciabatta bread, and I'm just kind of cutting that down.
Then we move to the spreads.
And we come to the spreads. And at Paradise Bakery, we use a variety of different spreads. And really, the spread is going to give that uniqueness to it, to a sandwich. It's going to give that little lift, that flavor that's going to be unique to that sandwich. But also, spreads can have a utilitarian function. What a spread will do is actually protect the bread against getting soggy.
Oh, okay.
All right. Most spreads, not all, but most spreads have an element of oil or fat in them, and that actually helps put a protective layer down on
so you don't fall apart.
Exactly right.
I tried this one on Sunday in your Tuscan chicken, and it was fabulous. It was like what?
That's an green olive and pepperoncini relish, or a tapenade. And exactly right. And that's where you can really be creative, is with these spreads. You know, we have mayonnaise here, but they flavor mayonnaise now. We have this pesto mayonnaise, where you have a mustard mayonnaise, or any variety of different flavors to those kind of spreads. Next, you move to the body of the sandwich. Okay. That's that thing in the middle that really is what you'd say, oh, it's a roast beef sandwich? Well, because the body of it is a roast beef. It doesn't always have to be a sliced meat. It can sometimes be a composite salad, like our chicken walnut salad at Paradise Bakery, one of our best sellers at chicken walnut. I know you said you're a fan of it.
I'm a fan of it, and I broke out last Sunday and I got the Tuscan chicken. It was good.
Exactly right. Or, you know, another example might be tuna fish salad. But, you know, you can really expand that to a lot of different things. The last component of a sandwich to make a great sandwich is the garnish. And those are things like tomatoes and lettuce, which are more traditional. But, you know, if you think out of the box, you can think out of things. I have here, I brought obviously some onions, some cucumbers, some pepperoncinis.
I like the artichoke.
Artichokes. You know what's a garnish that I love to put on sandwiches is coleslaw.
Really?
Yeah.
Unpredictable. Yeah. Well, these are some you have 10 different types over there at Paradise Bakery, and I appreciate you coming in. It's always so great to see you, Gregory. And you can find perhaps the Paradise Bakery location closest to you and enjoy one of these delicious sandwiches. What do you call it? I can't remember it's the
edible crust.
Edible
casing.
There you go. Edible casing. It's just a big hunk of goodness is what it is. So we will provide you with information for the Paradise Bakery location nearest you. And I hope you've really learned something new, maybe a recipe that people are going to try at home.
All of them look great.
I know you were partial to Paradise, but there were some good things.
Well, a lot of those chefs are my friends. So
I know they are. I know they are. Well, thanks for watching The Sandwich Show. Visit our website, abc15.com. Look under the